Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Sultai Oculus deck in Thomas format. So last time I took a look at the Overlord of the Balemurk, I felt that the card was a little bit underwhelming, but I feel like with Deathrise Shaman into the mix, I think it can actually impact the game a lot better. So the problem with the Overlord of the Balemurk last time was that I felt that every time I played it, I lost tempo. But with the Deathrise Shaman, you can go Deathrise Shaman, play the Overlord, Balemurk on turn 2, and then still have a mana up for Reanimate to get back something like an abhorrent Oculus onto the battlefield. So that is an option that the Sultai version provides, is the fact that we can play things like Deathrise Shaman a little bit better. And also, in the Sultai version of the Oculus, you can also play Malevolent Rumble, which is another way of milling cards for the Oculus. What's nice about this card is if you mill a Chthonian Nightmare, you can get back a Chthonian Nightmare because the Rumble says you can get back a permanent. But since the Rumble made an Eldrazi spawn token, you can sacrifice that token and get back something like an Oculus from the graveyard. And of course, Deathrise Shaman into Oko turn 2 is always menacing if you're not playing against energy, especially if you're playing against something like the Mirror Tempo deck. Going from Deathrise Shaman, an opponent not having an answer on turn 1, means that you can just easily go into Oko, since a lot of the Mirror Tempo decks don't play Spell Pierce, and all they play are Spell Snares. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Thomas Weasel 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's open her. Okay. Sucks that we have both the Surveillance stuck in our hand. Cameo.
Perhaps there are more.
I might actually run out the Dotsies first. Nah, I think probably getting the Frog down is a lot better. Even if the opponent does have like a removal spell, then that means I get to Malevolent Rumble next turn, so it's not too big of a deal. Okay, Frog Wart. Double Dotsies. Do they have 5 cards? Wow, that's a lot. They have Sink and Drown and double Psychic Frogs. I don't think I mind another Psychic Frog. At least I don't think. I probably mind Sink into Stupor though. These tap lands are killing me though. Absolutely killing me. What to do? I didn't even think about the ordering of the block with the 2 Psychic Frogs would actually put me at such a disadvantage. So, I mean, that was definitely my bad. Okay. Oh my god, Baleful Sticks? Okay, that is incredible. into Bowmaster. Okay, that might have actually won them the game. Or not. Wow. Incredible. Wow. I mean, this is insane. Let's say I attack all. Block with the Strix. I think I just need to pass, right? Amazingly enough, I actually don't think I can attack through this. Bowmaster could be nice. I don't think we need more Psychic Frogs. Okay, those are not very good, since we do want those cards in our hand. Maybe the plan is just to make an army and win the game. Right? They went with the Tameo.
Nothing like warm tea and a fascinating...
My turn? I still don't think we can attack. We keep milling our Fatal Push. Oh. That's pretty sick. I should have played the Verdant Catacomb. Where should I direct the damage? Probably Baleful Sticks, right? In response, immediately pings the Orcish Bowmaster. Bobble. They have to set up another flyer. There we go.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
Cathonia Nightmare. That might actually won me the game. So do I just ping down the Loris? I feel like I just ping down the Loris. Okay, nice. Very nice. Spells Snare, Blood Sheep's Thirst. You know, I got a little bit lucky there because I did misplay by attacking with the Psychic Frog. And I'll have a Pick Your Poison, or maybe I should have... Yeah, I'll have a Pick Your Poison, and I'll get rid of a Grief. Wait, why is Deathray Shaman not in the deck? Why is it... Did I just cut something different? Am I taking some crazy pills? Let's go down on 2 Malevolent Rumbles. I can see myself cutting a Reanimate. Let's actually go down on another copy of Rumble. Ooh. Interesting hand. Double bobbles. Deathray Shaman. Baleful Sticks. I wish we had a fetch land, right? I won't attack because I can still have like if they play a fetch land like that, I still have an access to a fatal push. Okay, let's start with the Dotsies. Gotta find a land though. Kinda got awkward because we didn't start with a green land. So they do play Flare of Denial. Okay. Let's attack. Oculus. Or a frog. I think I'm gonna take an Oculus. Pray for a land because we just milled like... We just milled 4 non-lands in a row. Okay, that's 5 non-lands in a row. I mean, the Balemurk is coming. Drown? They're really trying to get rid of it, huh? Let's go Spell Snare. Get back a Fatal Push. Okay, so this looks like this card is a draw card. Makes sense. They're gonna draw some cards here. I think we win.
Revel with your king, wild and sovereign, and your new lake is enchanting.
Like, we got Oko, we got Balemurk coming. Like, they have to answer Oculus. Oh my goodness, like... This is crazy.
Quite the nibble.
Okay. Let's start with the Malevolent Rumble. More Oculus. Or do we want a land? Let's grab another Oculus, shall we? That's so sick that we can do that.
Let's broaden your existence.
This might be a counter spell in the opponent's hand. One more turn. One more turn with the Balemurk. Gonna play it out. I'll do this now. Their last card was a Stern Scolding. I mean, let's just make this... Oh, wow. Yeah, let's just make that into a 3/3. That doesn't do anything.
Change your ways.
also play the Oculus out. And we can get a Bowmaster out. Wow, okay. This matchup seems pretty one-sided if you can actually like set up everything. Too slow. This one's okay. Wonder what they're playing. Underground Mortuary. We either need a land or a discard spell. Set up the frog so we can dig deeper. Oh! Plains? Into another plains.
May our axes strike as one.
Four cards in the yard. Esper Sentinel into a Stoneforge Mystic. Sword of Fire and Ice. Land. Okay, there's an Oculus. So we're looking for one land. So we can play the Orcish Bowmaster together with the Oculus. Oh, they're gonna attack immediately. Let's hope they don't have another swords. No. No. You're kidding me. They're too powerful. My opponent's just too powerful. My opponent is actually too powerful. Holy moly. Okay, Blood Chief's Thirst in. Glistening Delusion. Pick your poison, or... The problem with pick your poison is they play Esper Sentinel. I guess I can Orcish Bowmaster first, but if an equipment's already attached, that's actually pretty bad. I mean, Spell Snare seems amazing as well. Grief out. Dotsies is out. And we'll just go with this. Okay. We got 2 Fatal Pushes this time. Kinda hope they have a Swords on the Deathray Shaman here. That'd be kinda amazing. Nope. They're doing the thing. They're doing the thing. Colossus Hammer. Okay. This makes a whole lot more sense. Malak, really? Yeah, I'm kind of happy about that. Maybe I should have actually discarded a Fatal Push. What is this? Opponent, what is that? What is that? Okay. Oh my god. I mean, at least I have like an infinite blocker. Spell Snare. Another Psychic Frog. Play that out. As long as the Geist isn't flying, we're good. Right? Yeah, we're gonna start having to like using Fatal Push for that. Forge anew. We're gonna need some creatures. Why did they surrender? Okay. So they're a Hammer Time deck. Do I want Grief? Or maybe Thought Seizes? Because I can't really interact with their deck. I mean, I do have Oko. Maybe I'll have a Pick Your Poison. I think I might cut the Overlord for this matchup. I don't think it's like a value kind of a matchup. I think you just need to survive. Bowmaster is nice, but I just don't know about this hand, man. This hand is maybe even worse, I want to say. Yeah, this hand is awful. Maybe I should have cut some Oculus. Oh my god. Esper Sentinel Fiesta. Last time I countered this, I lost the game.
Nothing is more important than family.
Bit of a tough game with 0 interactions from my side. I might just get rid of the frog and then get an abhorrent Oculus out. Oh my god. Oh my god. And a Shadow Spear? This is just evil. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We got a turn 1 Shaman into Overlord Reanimate. Okay, so this looks like a combo deck with the Fatal Push. Combo deck with the Fatal Push. Let's go Rumble. Let's grab a land. I was hoping for a Grief. Yeah, I was hoping for a Grief. Okay, so this is a pretty strong turn. We'll go Oculus like this. And then if they counter it, we can reanimate. Or not. I was kind of hoping they counter. Reef. So we can Balemurk into getting the Grief back. Which is kind of sick. An Oculus of their own. Womp. And Fatal Push. I think I have to Bogart Trawler. Or can I just Balemurk here? I mean, I guess I can just reanimate the guy as well. Let's see. So that lands. I mean, I can just get back another Oculus as well. I mean, that sounds a lot better. Okay. Demir Oculus. Let's have a Unlicensed Hearse. Let's also have a Stone of Eric. Maybe instead of a stone, let's have a surgical. I'm really not liking the Bloodcheap's Thirst in the sideboard. It feels kind of awkward. It do be like that. I think I'm actually supposed to cut a frog and a rumble. And maybe another rumble for a Bloodcheap's Thirst. I'm not a big fan of hands like this. Hum. Let's get rid of a Bowmaster. Play out the Grief. They have an Unearth. Ooh, that kind of makes it pretty awkward, isn't it? Get rid of an Unearth. And we'll go Deathrise Shaman. It's actually pretty unfortunate that we couldn't go Overgrown Tomb. Because I already have a green and black there. Okay, so they bottomed a Spell Pierce. Okay, pretty annoying. But now, I got a Psychic Frog down. I mean, they did kind of keep an ambitious hand, didn't they? I feel like that was 100% a mulligan. Reanimate. Playing against a Giganta. Really don't want to get rid of an Orcish Bowmaster, but I think I kind of have to. Swords. They actually have a pretty nice protection against us. But honestly, I think this has to happen. Just to kind of delay them. Because our hand is kind of a yikes, I would say. They had an insane hand, by the way. Nice. Nice pickup. I'm gonna guess they're gonna get rid of a Psychic Frog here. Wow. Okay. Honestly, not the scariest Psychic Frog. Since any removal spell just kind of kills it. The Mardu. Giganta Mardu. So it looks like they have an interaction if they did this. Not? Not really sure what to say about that. Oculus here would be amazing. Oculus Mill might actually win me the game. There it is. There it is. Insane. So get rid of all these ones. Leave the lands. For the Shaman. End my turn. Wow. What a nice pickup. That's why you play 4 copies of Oculus in the deck. It's just too good. Yeah, Oko out. Thoughtseize is out. Reef was actually really good. Believe it or not. But I think a Spell Snare and Bloodsheep Thirst probably better. We want the Stone of Eric. And 2 Glistening Deluge. And I want a copy of a Disruptor Flute. Let's go with that. It's so good, but why tap land? Why do you do that? It's so good though. Like, look at this. Okay, I'm on the draw. I'm gonna keep it. I'm on the draw. I'm gonna keep it. We have double Fatal Push. We have a Spell Snare. We just need a land. We just need one land. Untap land. Let's go. Untap land. Let's go. Otherwise, this is just a fantastic hand. Nice. Nice. It's a turn too slow though, but you know, it is what it is.
Where shall we hunt today?
It is a turn too slow, but it is what it is. It's like a difference between a Spell Snare or Fatal Push. Let's go with the Fatal Push. Maybe I should have actually just done it before. Oh, kind of annoying actually. So we call the wrong one. Did they get in a Johnny? 2-1, 2-1, and then they get another 2-1?
I will prove my worth to my pride.
Call the wrong one. Discharge? I feel like that's so risky what they did. I thought maybe they had another fatal push, but yeah, I think that was you know, a little bit of a rookie mistake. You never want to Galvanic Discharge out of nowhere, especially from an open mana. Low risk. I think I would normally not keep a hand like this, but going first, maybe we can get this eyeball out relatively fast. Opponent's playing Scalding Tarn though. Maybe I should have kept the land. I think I'm actually gonna go Psychic Frog, just because I feel like this is a lot better. Since I see is it color there. Ooh. Guess maybe I should have gone for Rumble. So the best thing I can do here is go Rumble into Reanimate. Or maybe I just draw into a land into an Oko as well. So let's see. We gotta Reanimate. Land. We'll get back an Oculus. Grief. That's funny, because opponents saw it with the Mishra's Bubble. There's a little eyeball check mark. I decided to put the Grief under this in case opponent also plays Reanimate. Nether Goy. Okay. Attack. Oko. Oh, really? Oh, wow, okay. Fair enough. I guess I should have gone, Abhorrent Oculus. I mean, I can just do it next turn as well. I can just go Abhorrent Oculus, they counter, we, Reanimate. But I feel like this should be pretty much game over. They shouldn't have played this, right? They could have drawn a fetch land plus a fatal push. What do they have? What did they have? Funny thing is, if opponent like does a Toxic Deluge, we can just go Orcish Bowmaster. And they're just gonna die, and even if they have a Spell Snare, we can just reanimate. Man. Oculus is a card. Let me tell you. Can't believe opponent's still going. Right? Another Bowmaster. Okay. So, this matchup. First. You know, I've been actually thinking... Maybe instead of a Pick Your Poison, we're actually supposed to have that artifact creature that removes an artifact or enchantment. Because it gets hit by Overlord and Malevolent Rumble, right? Okay, Spell Snares. Let's have Pick Your Poison and a Blood Sheep's Thirst. And we'll take out 2 Rumbles. Grief. Let's just take out the Grief altogether. Go down on a Psychic Frog. Yikes. The opponent's playing a Spell Pierce main deck. Much better.
Is there a deeper meaning to this passage?
Guess we just get rid of this, right? Maybe bottoming the Fatal Push was a mistake. So what's my next turn? Am I Thought Seizing? Or am I playing double Deathrise Shamans? Let's go with the Thoughtseize. It's actually pretty interesting that they did not decide to use Brainstorm. Let's get rid of a Fatal Push. Because next turn I want to go Overlord, they Mana Drain, and then we reanimate. That's basically going to be the plan here. Wow, they bottomed the Psychic Frog. I guess they're just kind of looking for a land, maybe? My opponent was just looking at my graveyard just now. Kind of suspicious, if you ask me. Let's see what happens here. Into Drain. Oh, baby. They do have a lot of mana, though. They can technically play the Tameo if they want to. Unlicensed Hearse. Kind of strange. Another Bowmaster. Maybe I should just have some Bowmasters because, I mean, they got an unlicensed hearse and, you know. I don't suppose they play, like, Mystical Dispute, right? No way? Oh, I guess they could, yeah, I mean, they could do that, too. Well... Let's play this out. Oh, that's the last card they had. Okay. Kind of annoying, right? But I mean, we do have an Overlord attacking opponent every single turn. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Let's grab another Bowmaster. Now the question is, do they have... What is the card they have in their hand? I'm just gonna play it out. Oh my god, it's actually a Brainstorm. I keep getting caught by opponent's top decks. Like, it's just one card. So, I've been just kind of forcing cards out, but... Okay. Maybe I should just start killing them with Death Rush Shaman. I mean, opponent has to block next turn. Fatal Push. Oh my god. I should have just kept the Orcish Bowmasters, man. I will say this Overlord of Balemurk just went absolutely ham this game. Getting mega punished. Wow, even flying. They really want this card. Bowmaster. Grab a Psychic Frog. They decided not to crew. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the win. All in. I did kind of misplay this game, though. I'm not really happy about how I played this game. So the reason why I wasn't very happy with this game is because, like, even though I won, First, I should have checked whether or not I had another swamp, because shocking this in means that I do lose to a spell snare from opponent, and I shouldn't have played the Abhorrent Oculus, especially when opponent's getting beaten down by Balemurk. I should have just kept on flashing in Orcish Bowmasters, but oh man, is Balemurk so incredibly strong in this deck. Okay, so the deck. I thought it was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. It's been a pretty long time since I've actually played with Oko, so it's actually pretty sick that we got to play a little bit of a game with Oko today. What I especially liked about this deck was actually the Malevolent Rumble and the interaction with the Chthonian Nightmare. The fact that this creates a body and also mills at the same time meant that if you had a Chthonian Nightmare, or if you mill a Chthonian Nightmare, since this one you can put a permanent card into your hand, you could also find a Chthonian Nightmare and then sacrifice the Eldrazi spawn and potentially get Abhorrent Oculus out of it. So I felt that the Malevolent Rumble was especially powerful in this deck. The other card was the Overlord of Balemurk. So the last deck that I played the Balemurk with didn't really surprise me too much. But this one, on the other hand, the fact that this can also hit Oko, and the fact that it can also hit Grief as well, this list with the Balemurk actually felt much better. Hitting Oko is always nice. Hitting Grief means that you can Grief your opponent, Grief goes into the graveyard, and then the Balemurk can get back a Grief, and then you could do it again. Not necessarily the most efficient way of handling opponent's hand, but it is an option that you can take. Basically, if you do that, you go down on 3 cards, and then you can get rid of 2 cards from opponent's hand. But, you know, in a deck with Reanimates, Chthonian Nightmare, it's not too big of a deal. And this happens to be the first deck that we're playing with 4 copies of Abhorrent Oculus. It makes sense that we are playing 4 copies of it because we have 4 Rumbles and 2 Overlord of the Balemurk as well. And with Psychic Frog as well, if you draw into this, you could also discard it and you can also reanimate it. So lots of synergy, lots of fun, and again, Deathrite Shaman. Since when have you seen Deathrite Shaman recently? Probably never. So it's kind of cool to see like these kind of cards that haven't really impacted the meta too much coming back with the Sultai Oculus. So I enjoyed my share with these quote-unquote powerful cards that never see the light of day in the recent metagame. And it does kind of make sense though, like especially Oko. It's just pretty bad versus versus energy. And it's, you know, mediocre versus combo decks as well. As for the sideboard, I quite dislike the Bloodchief's Thirst, but it might be okay to still play it. The Gluesting Deluge, this does in fact kill the Deathrite Shaman, which is a shame. But the fact that this card avoids Psychic Frog, this card avoids Abhorrent Oculus, Grief, Overlord, I think still makes it worthwhile playing this card over the Toxic Deluge, just because the only time you want to bring board wipe is against energy, right? And unlike the Dimir version, the fact that this deck can play Pick Your Poison, since we're Sultai, means that you can get rid of things like Unlicensed Hearse, and you also have the O code to get rid of Unlicensed Hearse as well. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.